great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the first down, you chew up a bunch more yards too. Nice execution by this offense.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. And a big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down.
Offenses know and work on it all week. Third downs, we gotta be really, really good. This offense not good on this 3rd down. It could come back to bite them.
4th down, Moore. Using his feet to buy time. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
And after that touchdown, you can barely hear yourself think. Autzen Stadium, one of the most special places in all of college football and easily one of the loudest stadiums, is now going off. We've all called games here before. We love coming to Eugene. This place is magic, and it's because of these fans.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Dante Moore. Almost had the completion, just missed it. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Send the tight end in motion. Looking for space. It's Martin. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Short run. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Scrambling away. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Got a man, it's Davison. Breaks into the open. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look and the replay booth will overturn the call. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. The run inside, it's Davison. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Here's Moore to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Coming out with it, it's Beebe. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Hoover. Caught in the backfield, it's Richard. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it.
Well, they try to dial up the screen pass on 1st down, seeing if they can catch the defense rushing upfield, but they stayed home, they had their eyes on the football, and they create a negative play.
Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Richard. He'll be stopped for no gain, and we're not far away from that whistle blowing to end festivities here in the first half. They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's
looking for a big play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Thought for a minute they were going to turn that into a score. They get the big play, but time runs out here in the half. We're just about ready to start the second half. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
A big play gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
Yeah, I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
Here comes the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. 2nd and long working here. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Fires to the middle. Dangerous throw there that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, the QB knew coming into this one it was going to be tough. They have a lot of athletes on the back end, but today, guys just not able to separate. Accuracy hasn't always been perfect, and as a result, they've got another ball getting knocked away for an incompletion.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. And they stop him short. Complete the pass, but no 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Davison. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Moore. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Throws to the wideout. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Returns it down to the 47-yard line, and his defense thrives on taking the football away. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Off play action on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Moore will throw. Buying some time. Fires downfield. And it's his 4th interception of the game. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense.
Well, the good news is after that 2nd pick of the 3rd quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the 1st period of the 2nd half.
Man, it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the 2nd half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Running the red zone, it's Richard. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Indiana! Getting set for the point after. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. Fielded in the end zone, it's Davison. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Moore, play action. Here's a heat. And down he goes. A defense bringing the heat.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, this offense going to try to run the ball again here?
He's going to throw deep right side. And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see 4th down, but it's better than throwing another pick.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Moore to throw for it on 4th down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Give to the back. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on his defense.
And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. The Ducks signal for their 1st timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The throw to the outside is complete. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats and what has been a tight ball game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Run in the red zone, it's Hill. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Throwing Moore. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Ducks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The Ducks with the answer. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Throws for the tight end. That's reeled in, it's shot. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here or not. Breaks it. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Hoosiers! A great catch and run for 6. The Hoosiers right back at him.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last touchdown drive tightened this one up, and we'll see what these guys can do coming down the stretch. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it...
Maybe some room here. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Dante Moore steps away. He's going to run it. This defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save ahead and just get out of bounds. I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Running inside, it's Hill. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Fourth down, Moore. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Timeout called by the defense just shy of the 2-minute mark. 2:02 remaining here. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Here's Moore to throw. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And he's finally stopped. A huge pickup on the play, and what a way to carry things into the 2-minute timeout. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Davison. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. And the Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man in the middle. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
They'll go play action with Moore. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
Quarterback running on the draw. Touchdown Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points. The Ducks with the answer.
4th and goal, gotta have it. Who do you go to? You give it to your playmaker. You give it to your quarterback. You trust him. You trust him handling the football. He does what he's supposed to do. Gets downhill, makes the 4th down.
Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. He's got it in the end zone for the 2, but will it stand? There is a flag down. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. He'll bring it out. It's Preston. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. He wants a big play here late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. To the house. Touchdown, Indiana.
You really didn't do shit, bro. I fucked up. Good game,
it's
bro.
Not over yet. There's still a little bit of time on the clock. Obviously, that score gives you a chance, but man, oh man, do you need some miracles to happen, some way to get this football back and do some damage with it.
They've got the score, 13 seconds to play, and now they have to recover the onside kick. The hands team eliminating any potential drama with the onside kick, and the clock is going to run out on this one. The offense gets the timeout, 12 ticks left on the clock. Moore. Makes the grab on the left. Could not make his way to the corner. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. What a show both of these teams put
Good
on
game,
today.
bro.
A couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and And now that I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team just, they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.